Why, hello there. So we have slight, it's cloudy day, rainy day. The green screen. Normally, I guess I get a little more light in here. So it's taking me a second to get the green screen going. So let me just look at this thing. Also, I remembered there's no way for like. Okay, yeah, it looks good. So it's just cloudier. Sorry, it took me a minute because I guess normally I get a little more sunlight in here, and it's not coming onto the green screen. So it looks okay. I was adjusting the green screen. I finally remembered after like all this time to finally make it so the cards go on top of the stream avatars thing. So that will be nice. I finally remembered. It was something I always kept wanting to do. But now it goes on top of the thing. So whenever, I know I don't need that many cards, but also my avatar I changed to Aya. Because I just realized that because I actually went and looked at the shop and stuff, you can't actually see that she's animated. But there you go. For anybody who's trying to save up for Aya, if you look at mine, that's what she looks like. It does. I messed around with the whole thing in OBS. Because I moved the layers on top of the other thing and stuff. But you are correct. It does have exposure and stuff. Also, fixed this. There we go. We have this camera. I got it to work. I know I had it working yesterday and I got it all hooked up over the weekend, but it kept going to screensaver mode. But now I got it to go. So we now have this camera. Perfect for the most entertaining fight possible, right? Good now to have a board camera during the most entertaining fight. The hand is by far. So, we got all the cameras. 3 of them going. There we go. There we go. Yeah, as entertaining as possible for the hand. So, let's see, we'll go back to this one. Let's see. We'll go for the hand. Well, okay. So the hand is not entertaining. I don't like fighting the hand, but here's what I thought about it. All right, so we'll go to this one because you can see my endeavors. So I did this correctly. This is the girl who has PSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. She's the one who just got this. We're going to change this back to what we were looking for, right? She can't generate endeavors. But we get these 2 endeavors. These 2 endeavors we got from, I don't remember what hunt event it was. But we got 2 from a hunt. And then these 2 are from collective toil because we're at 29 population now rather than 30. So we still have a bunch of endeavors. So these tinker, 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 tinker. So that's 8, 10, 12. We still have 12 to do. So yes, I did remember to take out the person who had post-traumatic stress. So we're not getting, even without that, we're still getting 12 endeavors. So we have tons of stuff to do even without that. I marked the second ear for our thing now. We won't be able to get an ear. Yeah, so I was thinking, there's a funny thing we can do. I think I was talking about this some in Lantern's Reign a little bit. The scout can kind of do some funny stuff to the hand. And I thought about doing it, but there's like a 20% chance that the scout will die during the aftermath. So that will suck, because if that happens, then I lose all my gear. But I could just send people out all naked. I could just send everybody out naked except for the scout with the stone-faced cloak. And then we just take that 20% risk and maybe make the hand a little bit more fun. But then I'd have to fight, because I really don't want to do that, because I know I'm going to roll that 20%, right? I know I'm going to be the person who rolls low and gets that 20% roll. I know that's going to be me. So it's like, what the hell, right? So I can't do that. Or we just do it and whatever the roll is, I'll just say they don't die, or I don't know. Because then at least we could do something fun. Otherwise, it's just going to be me blocking. Otherwise, it's just going to be me blocking against the hand. Is it 60%? I thought it's just a 1 or a 2 the person dies. Otherwise, it's a severe head, and then the severe head is like a 20% or 40% chance of death. But I thought it was only a 20% chance that could happen. I'll look again. Is it really It's not a 60% chance of death against the hand aftermath. No way. No way. Yeah, okay, so it's a 30. I was wrong. It's a 30. It's a 5 through 8. It's a 5 through 8. So on a 5 through 8, we get hit in the head. So it's a little bit less than a 20% chance, actually. So I always forget I can't put this book underneath this thing. I gotta remember to buy a second table. All right, so I'm looking at the hand rewards right now. It's a 5 through 8. Then he kicks a broken lantern, and the survivor suffers severe head injury. Right? And then we die on the severe head injury. No, because it's the severe head injury is 1 through 4. Right? So a 5 through 8. No, I could bring a dry decanthus. That's right. No, it's a 5 through 8, and then it's a 1 through 4. So you cut that in half. But since it's a 1 through... Because it's a 5 through 8 is the result, to get something kicked at your head. But then you get a severe head injury, which is a 1 in 4 chance of death. So it's like a 20% chance of dying. Because you need to roll the 5 through 8, then you need to roll the 1 through 4. So it's 2 rolls. So, but it's a little bit less than 20. A little bit more than 20. It might be a little closer to 30. But it's 2 rolls. A 5 through 8 to trigger the severe head, and then the severe head is a 1 through 4 of death. So, it's a little bit closer to 30. It's not exact. Is it less than 20? So it's 16. Okay, so it is 20. My bad. So it is close to 20%. It's a 60. I was right the first time. When I thought about this, guys are making me do all this other math in my head. I was right. So it's a 20% chance of death. And knowing me, I'll have that 20% chance happen. But, on the other hand, we could do the funny stuff with the scout. If we want to take that 20... if we really want to take that 20% chance of having fun, then we just roll with the scout, right? So the funny thing that we could do is we could send a scout out and then just hide off the board, and then the hand will just do its instinct forever. Because there's no one on the board. And the hand's instinct is funny. So, we could do that. But then the problem is that the scout dies and then I lose everything. So, that sucks. But that is a funny thing. If you guys want to see me do that with the hand, where it just performs its instinct the entire time, except for turn 1, because on turn 1 I'll still have to hide off the board. But... that's a new way. At least that's a new, interesting way of fighting the hand. It's funny. It's no denying that it's funny. I thought about it, and that is what would happen. The hand will just do its instinct. It is a funny thing. It could be worth it. It's cool. It could be funny. Here's the hand deck. My bad. I was get to go for it. It's funny. I think it could be funny. So here's the instinct. The hand points at a random survivor. So there'd be no one on the board, and then it's just they just do nothing. Because there's no one on the board. So we could do it. I think it's funny. I think it's better than blocking, right? It's better than just blocking the whole time. Otherwise, but here's the thing. There's no chance of me dying to the hand. No, you're right. No, I'm talking about this. The scout would lose all this. If the scout died, and then, because I'd have to depart with 4 naked survivors. So I have to depart with 4 naked survivors, and then those naked survivors just run around the hand and get killed. And then when all the survivors are dead, and the scout's off the board, he just triggers his instinct. But in order to do that, I need to have him wearing the Stormface cloak, right? I could take off the vermin boots. I could take off. I wouldn't want to take off the scout lantern because I'd still have to draw a settlement event. But I need to be wearing this to get him off the board. And then with all 4 of the survivors dead, and the Stoneface cloak would be lost if the scout died at the end. Because I'm assuming that all 4 survivors would die, right? Because I'm just going to run around the board. Like, we're just going to put the hand here, and then all the 4 naked survivors are going to just run around him in a big circle until they all die. And then the scout's off the board, then he just does his instinct, and we're all good. I think it's funny, but at the same time, I don't want to do it because I know I'm going to roll like crap, and I know the scout will die. Because I have bad luck, and then I know that I'm going to have to keep that, and then it's just like tossing the campaign in the ground for funny memes. I don't have rerolls. I protect the young. That's why I don't care. That's why I don't care if I just throw 4 naked people. Because the other thing is, we have so much matchmakers, so many augury. Like, we're going to be able to, we're just saving all of our, we've been saving our love juice to just do more intimacy. Again, I don't care about that. We have 29 survivors. Like, who cares? It's not even... 4 survivors doesn't even do anything. Because we have graves. So 4 survivors die, I get 8 endeavors. Like, it's not even a waste. Graves is so super powerful, I don't even understand why it's a thing. But literally we lose nothing just throwing 4 survivors for no reason. Because we get 8 endeavors back. Anyway, so it doesn't even matter, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna win. There's no not winning. You know what I mean? Where is it? Where's his card? Hold on, I'll grab his card. Pull right, no. Impossible. Suspicious, no. Applause. This will be a win. Right? When we reach, put this on the deck, and then the survivors are victorious. So we're going to get our 3 CC, and we're going to get... Yeah, so even if we do anything, isn't there a thing if you accidentally do knowledge stuff? Well, again, we won't be doing any knowledge stuff. Because everyone's going to be off the board. So it doesn't even matter, you know what I mean? Everyone's off the board. So I'm not going to do any knowledge stuff. Because, yeah, sure, he's suspicious, but, I mean... So those are the funny things that we could do. But let's get started on our settlement deck. Oops, dropped a card. Let's get started on our settlement event deck. +50 survivors. Yeah, I could get 50+ survivors. All right, let's roll down on our settlement event deck and then draw 2 from there. So we're going 7 cards down and drawing 2 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are 6 cards down. Glossalia and Elder Console. We're going to go with Elder Console, I think. We might have this. We might have enough for Elder Console. I just don't want Glossalia. Like, no way do I want Glossalia. So we're going to go Elder Console. Here we go. Elder Console. Oh no, this is math. I'm going to have to add this up. This could take a second. Elder Console. So with this, yeah, we need math. We're going to have to add up all of our stuff. Yeah, Beast of Sorrow. I do want it. We could fight a Beast of Sorrow. So, count the total number of Hunt XP among all survivors. Add the bonuses to the console table. Or the consult table. Saga, and that's it. We don't have Scarification or Records, but we have Scarification, or we have Saga, so we'll get plus D10. Here we go. Let's count this all up. Beast of Sorrow. I do want to fight the Beast of Sorrow. Alright, here we go. What do we need? 100+. No, what's Beast of Sorrow? 21 to 50. Oh yeah, Elder Console. I don't know how this works. So hopefully we don't get to 100+, because this is a thing for taste. I don't know how this works. So I don't know how this works, so hopefully we don't have 100+, because then I'll have no idea what to do. So, let's not get 100+. I have a feeling we might get 100+, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26... 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so 33 just from our returning survivors. That's not good. I think we're on our way to 100+. So 33 just from the returning survivors. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Issue. I think we have a. Okay, I have to stop at issue. I gotta look at all these other. Gotta look at all these other people here because I think we have some more people to count out. So what I say with 43, 43, 44, 44, or 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 62, 63, 64, 64. Okay. 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. 68. Okay, now I gotta look at all these savants and everything. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 79, 80. Ooh, we didn't get to 100+. Good. Because I don't know how that works. So we didn't get to 100+. We have 80. -1 endeavor, -2 resources. An elder decides to hunt again. A retired survivor must join the next hunting party. Okay, so this is terrible. So we got something terrible. I would have rather gotten 50. So 51 through 99. That's terrible. So we got the worst result. Let's go ahead and just lose this. Okay. Worst result. Lost an endeavor. And losing 2 acanthus plants because we had 3. I forgot to grab those out again. Alright, so that sucked. That was terrible. It doesn't matter. This also just gets overridden. So this just also gets overridden because we have a DM. And the DM decides what he wants to do all the time. I can't remember the name of the thing. We have a divergent rank survival. Oh, Shadow Caesar. We have a Shadow Caesar, so we don't have to worry about any of that crap. We depart. Whoever we want is what happens. So whatever. Also, we don't have any retired survivors, so doesn't matter. None of that matters. We got the worst result. I would have rather gotten Beast of Sorrow. That would have been great. So here's the one I don't understand how it works. I've asked Taste about this. So you may spend 1 endeavor. If you do, the council passes its wisdom on. Nominate a survivor with 1 or less hunt experience in age 1 and age 2. That survivor may gain these benefits again when they reach their hunt XP milestones. I don't know how this works with things because you don't age. So this might just do nothing, or you can gain the benefits of age even though you're an ARC survivor. I don't know. But, so, good thing we didn't get it, but that's the question that's going to be asked of Taste, because I don't know how that works. Yeah, it says that they don't age, though, but maybe you do just gain the benefits of age. But we didn't get it, so it doesn't matter. I would also think you just get the benefits of age, but it says ARC survivors don't age, so... and why would you even want that? I mean, what does age 1 give you? Age 1 gives you weapon proficiency, which you don't even get anything from. And then you can't gain fighting arts anyway, so why would you even want that? You'd still have to do Vaultless. It just seems so weird that you'd even want to do it, because you'd probably gain fighting arts. Or a permanent strength. You're most likely going to get 1 strength and 1 fighting art. Oh, I didn't add. It doesn't matter. I forgot to add council, but we got 80. Even if I roll a 10 here, okay, so we're at 90. Yeah, even with it, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I rolled it now, but it didn't matter. So we're at 90. Again, wouldn't have made a difference. Wouldn't have made it to 100. We were at 80, 81, I said, or something like that. So let me clean up all these. All right, that's our settlement event. We've now counted it all up. We figured it out. Now we've got to do Bone Witch. So let's hope we survive Bone Witch. And then we're good to go. So I'm going to mark this off now. We've done, well, Nemesis doesn't do anything, but we got Bone Witch. I should double check. I'll double check to make sure there's no story event on the Gambler's Chest's Hand Showdown. Because I know we're supposed to use the Hand Showdown from Gambler's Chest. And I don't think there's any kind of story event there or anything. So, Bone Witching. Bold. Bone Witch. Here we go. The most insane returning survivor. All non-deaf returning survivors gain 3 insanity. All non-deaf. Is that everybody? All non-deaf. That's everybody. Okay, I gotta give everybody 3 insanity real quick. 22. The scout goes up to 22. 8 for Hella here. 18 for Gertrude. 10 for Kroll. 4 for Cassiopeia. Well, now we need to... Well, we're not going on a hunt, so don't need to worry about everybody being insane, I guess. Probably going to switch it up, though. Depending on what we do. Might run those 4 naked survivors out there and just see what happens. Alright, so then the most insane returning survivor, which is Jiminy. is inexplicably drawn to the witch camp. Must endeavor at the witch camp. Here we go. A 4. I think that's bad, right? I would have rather have gotten a 10. Yep, a 4 is bad. The secrets of the dark should not be seen. The last thing you see are the Bone Witch's outstretched claws reaching for your eyes. Your eyes are scarred. Roll 1d5. 1. Suffer 1 permanent accuracy, 1 permanent strength. If you gain this result twice, you die. Okay? So I need to record Witch Camp on my once-in-a-lifetime thing. So... Doesn't matter. Jiminy was almost probably never... Oh, Jiminy was not going to come out anymore anyway. Jiminy was the person who just got all of his hunt experience all, like, erased. So, I gotta record this Bone Witch 3 or 4 result, just in case we ever get it again. I don't think we will, but let me record that on his thing now. That's the end of Bone Witch. I hate Bone Witch. So, oh, wait. We might want to send him out to hand again anyway. You know what? I think we're gonna send Jiminy out to the hand one more time anyway, because he just needs to get one more aftermath for fingernail door 2. So I think maybe we will send him out as a scout. Let him get fingernail door 3, and then we'll let him retire. So, now, let's look at our innovation. Let's just do that. What do we got? Monster bone, hide, organ. So we're going to innovate. Here we go. Monster bone, hide, organ. Innovating. Let's just get this out of the way. Looking for, like, sculpture would be nice. I mean, we have, like, the entire deck. So here's how many innovations we have. And then here's our draw deck. So we have pretty much the entire deck of innovations anyway. But now we're just looking to draw something, sculpture, something. So let's just look to draw. As I said, sculpture would be pretty nice. So we draw our 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what we got. Hey, we got sculpture. So it's between these two, pretty much. Well, I'll show you what the 4 were, but these 2 are garbage. So these 2 are garbage. Shrine and Memento Mori. Don't want those. So it's between sculpture and lantern oven. Lantern oven would be nice. Could finally start making some stuff. But it's between sculpture and lantern oven. So if we were to sculpture, I don't know what we would sculpture. Bury your soul to create an inspirational statue. Skip the next hunt and lose a knowledge. Note this on the settlement record sheet. A settlement can only ever have 1 inspirational statue. Share this knowledge in addition to others at the forum. It costs 1 less Lumi to gain. So, I think we're probably going to take sculpture, but let me put it up now. Yes. I'm gonna put a poll up for this. But the other ones I don't think. Yes, it will be high roller's a good one to sculpture. It will cost an absolute ton, but putting high roller on sculpture is sick. So if we put high roller on the sculpture, it would cost us 7. But this is what we use to steal dice. I think we're probably going to take lantern oven, but Just because I don't know, this costs a lot. Like, 8's a lot. It would cost 7, but 7 is still a lot. But putting High Roller 2 on the sculpture, then everybody can steal dice. I mean, stealing dice is kind of ridiculous. Yes, we don't have Fingernail Door 3 yet. We're about to get Fingernail Door 3. We have Fingernail Door 2. Fingernail Door 3 is the other thing we'd put on there. We need one more observation on this, so we got to send Jiminy out to get his third observation. Fingernail Door 3 is the other thing we could put on there. I kind of think High Roller might be better, but Fingernail Door 3 is still good. Gotta remember, even with... yeah, I know what Fingernail Door 3 does. Even with Fingernail Door 3, right? You still need to be able to crit. Because it has to do with luck. So just remember, even Fingernail Door 3, which is great, Fingernail Door 3 is great. It's bustedly good. Both of these two are bustedly good. Do I have the mats to utilize Lantern Oven? Mostly I just need heat. So those are the two things we'd sculpture. For sure, but I think we're going with heat. Also, I gotta populate the knowledge form real quick. I mean, I wouldn't be able to buy High Roller with anybody, because we need more romanticism people, but, pretty much what I need is heat. Because, like, I can't do any of this stuff. Where is it? Like, oh, it's on scrap smelting. That's what I'm looking for. I was like, where's Build Blacksmith? Yeah, I can't even build blacksmith. Well, I can build blacksmith now, but we don't have it yet. So if I build the blacksmith, then I need heat for that stuff. So, yeah, we'll take Lantern Oven. It's fine. We get +1 departing to survival, so that's good. Lantern Oven consequences. We already have scrap smelting, so I don't even know what else is even Lantern Oven consequence. Cooking. Lantern Oven. Is it just cooking? So cooking goes in. Morgue goes in. So, there we go. Cooking and morgue go in. So we got Lantern Oven. We can make blacksmith and start doing stuff with that. Oh, we made some clarifications on Doomed. I will have to read them later. We won't be encountering Doomed because we're fighting the hand. Yeah, I'll add them up when I get them, when I see them. I'm not gonna do that now, but I'll look at that stuff. Let me put away the innovation deck. So we've now endeavored. Okay. Now, let's go about the plumery, because I think I want to make the body. Oh, I already set plumery aside. I think we want to make the body. The placard's sick, so we just need iron, leather, tail feathers, which we have. So here's tail feathers. We have an iron. We can make leather. And we just need, here. So this would be good. This would be the hide, and this would be the leather. So we just use the iron. I think we make the Phoenix placard because we're going to start doing Smog 2. And Phoenix... I think we're going to fight the hand. I think I'm just going to be very lackluster at this. Because, yeah, I know. These settlement events are just totally ridiculous. But I think I'm just going to be very lackluster at this. Mostly because of we have Grand Feast after fighting the hand. So, but I have to do things in order here. I have to populate the forum just for show. So I gotta populate the forum. Maybe we'll buy something. Depends on what gets populated on the forum. So there are still stuff I have to do for show here. So here we go. 1. There's our 3 in the forum. Fortress Fortuna. We might buy this. The other 2 are garbage. These 2 are garbage. I mean, they're not garbage, but I don't really care about Dark Impulse 2 and Light Eater I don't care about. But Fortress Fortuna, this is really good with what we're currently doing because of the with our hand fluter and stuff. This is pretty good. We kind of want to level it up too. So when you spend Lumi, gain that amount. Actually, wait, this Fortress Fortuna, weren't we going to power level this? Didn't we have a... I think we have this on a Discourse Savant who gains double. Weren't we going to power level one of these things? I think I was going to power level that because I have it on a Savant. Or no, a Discourse. No. What's the one that gains double the observations? Who has this? Astute Psyche. Astute Psyche. Are they the ones that gain double the observation? What's an Astute Psyche? When you make an observation about a knowledge, make 2 instead. Astute Psyche, we have this on someone. And they have 2 Lumi. So we could power level that, because if I spend 2 Lumi, they'd gain 4. Oh no, they need more Lumi. That was the thing. They need more Lumi. So we should bring out the no, we shouldn't. we should just maybe just power level Fortress Fortuna real quick with all of our endeavors here. Let me look at how we gain Lumi. Where's the forum? Can't we do something to get Lumi at the forum? Forum. Rigorous study. Hunt experience. No, there's nothing we can do to gain Lumi at the forum. You can't opt to eat thing. You can't opt to eat this. I kind of feel that like this is kind of a retcon, but like you can't eat this by choice. If you consume this, so something has to trigger you to consume, right? Something needs to say, consume a resource. And then on a 6+, you gain 10 hunt experience. So if nothing ever tells you to consume this, you can't choose to consume this. Like, for example, where's this? Muculent drop. No. I don't know. There's examples of a resource where you can consume it. Where it says, you may consume this. Yes, if I would have had gourmandism, I could have. But if I had gourmandism, then I couldn't have eaten it with the survivalist. So, but yes, that's why I couldn't do that. I mean, cheated's a harsh rule because I am who I am. I tried to find out how you would eat this. I don't think there's any way you can eat this in the base game. I looked and looked and looked. There's no way you can even eat this in the base game. So I don't know why it is like that. And I wouldn't expect someone to think. So if someone owned the base game and they've been playing the base game for years, and then they got Gambler's Chest, I wouldn't expect them to be like, oh yeah, that card that's in the base game, that does nothing. I would expect them to just be like, oh yeah, you could eat that. The common sense would say you could eat that, because if you'd only played the base game your whole life, you would just assume you could, because there's nothing in the world in that game that lets you eat it. So you would assume that if it exists in the game, you can just eat it. So I don't know if it's just cheating. I think it's just kind of like a retcon. That's what I said. I think it's a retcon. Kind of like a thing that they just said that you can't do now because Shadow Caesar exists. But, yeah, you can't eat it. I don't know how you eat it. You can't do it in the base game, but... Alright, so let's spend an endeavor to make leather. Our floating endeavor that we can make as much leather as we want. Yeah, I don't know how you eat a perfect organ. The only way to do it is with gourmandism. So here we go. Doing this so we can make leather making. Let's make a leather and spend our 1 iron, and we shall make the chest plate from the feather chest plate or whatever. With this stuff, and then we'll spend our iron. So this is the actual resource we need. This will be the leather, and this will be the hide. So there we go. And then we spend the iron. So we do that. We make the chest plate. Chest plate is sick. I really like the chest plate. I think chest plate is like hugely improved. As I was saying yesterday, I think Phoenix stuff got hugely improved by whatchamacallit, Cloth and Satiated. So we'll make the chest plate. I love the chest plate. Chest plate is so cool. It just was never really worth making because of there was no way of like using it outside of Warlord armor, or is it? Yeah, Warlord armor. Warlord armor. It's super cool in Warlord armor. But now we can use it. Placard, Phoenix placard. All right. Works well with smog stuff. I don't think we don't need to be singing multiple ballads, but here we go. Phoenix placards. We'll make this. If insane, ignore the first hit each round and suffer 1 brain damage instead. So we'll get that all linked up. It works really nice with the singing cap. So, for example, singing cap and this almost works almost exactly how we have this. But almost works right out of the gate. We just gotta find something to go over here. We'll figure something out, but almost works right out of the gate. But so with Phoenix placard and the singing cap here, you can see this is a really neat combo. So if insane, ignore the first hit every round and take 1 brain damage instead. So that would ignore the first hit, and then when you were attacked and suffer more than 1 hit, you ignore 1 hit. So this would ignore the first hit, this would ignore the second hit, and then you just keep yourself insane using Ham Fluter. So this is our goal. I think Phoenix thing's really neat. Unfortunately, we break up our smog set, but that's okay. We'll figure out something. Figure something out. Yeah, there's not a lot of green right, but we'll figure something out. We're not going to probably do that right now. We'll probably want to get Fortis Fortuna leveled up and stuff before we actually do that. Because we're going to do Smog 2 next. And what I'm going to want on Perfect Hit gain 1 Lumi. So we're probably going to use our double Ballad and double Hand Fluter on the Smog 2 to get our Perfect Hits down to 8+, and hopefully get a lot of Lumi on that Astute Psyche, and then just power through this with them to get to Fortis Fortuna 3. So I don't think we're going to do that combo right away. I think we're going to still use this ability. I think we still want this for now. I think we still want 2 ballads. But we will eventually do that. I think what's probably going to do is this is probably what's going to happen. We're probably going to get rid of leather. and then use the leather gloves and the thing. So this is probably what's going to happen. Leather's going to go. So we're going to get rid of leather here. So leather chest plate, get rid of this. Use this here. And then maybe get something for this and a blue down, which, I don't know. We'll probably break up the leather set. But that's what we're probably going to do. We'll break up the leather set and use the leather bracers. And then just do cloth and satiated. We'll look for it. But I think leather bracers is what's probably going to happen. That's, yeah. We'll probably end up making another smog cap when we fight the smog 2. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. We're just making it because we can. I know I want to use it, so we're just making it now. Next. Where's... do we want to make anything else from here? Where did I put... Oh, wait. These are the... Going through the wrong things here. These are the ones we don't have yet. How did these get in here? We don't have these yet. So these should have been in there. I must have just picked them up, put them in the wrong spot. So those should be off to the side because we don't have those. Okay, so plumery. We're out of iron. Out of iron. Out of iron. Oh man, we didn't get a Phoenix thing. Arc bow is what I was going for, but we didn't get stuff to make arc bow. So, you know, all in all, looks like we kind of pulled crap from Phoenix. Yeah, it kind of looks like we kind of busted. Yeah, we kind of busted. We did not do good on our Phoenix pulls here. We can't make anything else. Okay. What's the shield? That's the bloom sphere, right? Is that the bloom sphere? No, feather shield. 2 small feathers and muculent droppings. We didn't have any hide. Yeah, alright. Well, I think we're just done. I think we're just going to save this. We'll save a hide, a bone, and an organ. Whatever. I think we might just save all this stuff. So, where is it? Hide, bone. Yeah, I think we'll save this so we can just innovate after we fight hand. Yeah, I think we're scrap scavenging, or yeah, I think we're done with resource spending. Normally I always do the resources first, just in case I want to do augury for insight or something, just so I know what I can spend and what I can't spend. So yeah, normally I try to work out what we're building before I start spending endeavors. Then I know what I have to blow stuff on. And I think we're done. I think we're going to save these 3 so we can innovate after hand. We'll obviously save the broken lantern. I think the rest of this stuff we could let die if need be. So we have tons and tons of endeavors. I'm going to look real quick at the one that gives weapon proficiency. Spend an organ to gain 1 weapon proficiency. We might do that just to do it because it's once per lifetime. I think we could trigger something. Spend one of these organs because we have them just to get a weapon proficiency. What else do we have? Well, I'm just looking through everything that we could possibly spend our things on. king. Well, we could dance too. So these are things we could look to do. Not terrible. Yeah, so many endeavors. We'll probably just scrap scavenge. I mean, that literally that's correct. So the suggestion that was just made to scrap scavenge is correct. That is the correct one. Here we go. I'm gonna run a battle royal for everybody. So I'm gonna start running some stuff, and then I'm gonna set up for hand and stuff. We might do this butchery thing. I'm just looking right now. I mean, we can't send Gertrude out. Yeah, we might do it. We might Forbidden Dance. The thing with Forbidden Dance is I kind of want to wait until, what did I say? Wait until we get like a lights in the sky or something. Because with the Scout Lantern, it's not easier, but it's more likely than without Scout Lantern that we get lights in the sky. What is it? It increases it by what? 5%, right? There's like, well, no, there's more than 20 settlement events now. There's what, 27 settlement events? So there's like 3% chance? It increases it by 3% chance that you get lights in the sky. Sync Strike? Yeah, maybe Sync Strike. I think we're okay. All right. We got Phoenix Placard. Don't need to really do that. We could make him another shield. What do we do? Another shield, maybe? Feather Shield. I forget what Feather Shield even does. Does Feather Shield have block on it? I don't even remember if Feather Shield has block on it. Isn't it the weird shield that doesn't have block? No, it does have block. It's just terrible. It does have block. It's just really bad. Okay. Oh no. So it needs to do, I see, it's doing like a auto. I see, yeah, it's doing like an auto adjust brightness. Hold on, I want to turn on a light. Maybe that will help extra light a little bit. Yeah, that helped. All right, yeah, so it does. It has an auto adjust feature on this camera. So, it's doing autofocus and auto brightness. All right, I'll have to figure that out, how to turn off the auto brightness but keep autofocus on. All right, so let's scrap scavenge like there's no tomorrow, and because I don't really know if we need butchery. We're not going to be able to send Gertrude out. She's got to recover from post-traumatic stress, so she's not like she's going to get Qatar Mastery anytime soon anyway. This seems more like the kind of thing you do right before you hit Master, so you don't have to send them out one more time. You do it right at the end when you're about to do it. So with Scrap Scavenge and then set up the hand. Where's Scrap Scavenge? Scrap Scavenge. This is going to be a lot of scrap scavenging. Okay. We scrap scavenge. We're just going to do it with Cassiopeia because she's got a lot. She's got 5 survival. We have 4 departing survival now, right? Because of heat. That gave us 4. Yep. So we can spend up to 4 and not worry about it. That's what I'm going to save it till Mastery. I was just looking at stuff we could do. So here we go. We got a lot of this to do. Okay, 1 endeavor. A 1, so she spends 1 survival. Goes down to 4. Next endeavor. An 8. Broken Lantern to settlement storage. Or it's okay, good. It says to settlement storage. Good, because I didn't want to have to keep track of how many Broken Lanterns. So we spend another endeavor. 4. She goes down to 3. Spend another endeavor. A 7. That's another scrap. That's another Broken Lantern specifically. Again. So she goes down to 2. That's enough because she can get back up to full departing. Next we go Kroll. A 10. He gains 1 courage. Long Walk gains 1 courage for Kroll. Hey, that's actually good. He triggered Matchmaker, so now Kroll's a Matchmaker. We'll roll on his Bold. Bold roll here. Settlement phase. I'll run it back. Hold on, 6. 3 survival, 3 insane. No, wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 1 endeavor. Okay, so we get 1 endeavor back. Let me run it back. So, departing survival. 1 from Lantern Oven. Two from Family. 3 from Ammonia. 4 from Hovel. So Family was the one that was missed out in that list. What did I say now? We've gotten 3 Broken Lanterns. I got distracted. 3 Broken Lanterns. So rolling again. 8, that's another Broken Lantern. So that's 4 Broken Lanterns. Another one. 1 survival or die. He goes down to 3. Who else is left? We'll go with Jiminy. He gets a courage. He's also going to trigger Bold and become a Matchmaker. What's 7? 7. Bold. Again, another Endeavor. So we get an Endeavor back. He becomes a Matchmaker. Yep, Jiminy's a Matchmaker now. Spending an Endeavor. 2, he spends a Survival, he's down to 3. 4, he spends another Survival, he's down to 2. Kroll, we'll go back to Kroll again. 5, he goes down to 2. I got 3 Endeavors left with 4 Broken Lanterns. Alright, let's just spend some more people's Survival over here. Okay, Amon, a 9. Broken Lantern, that's 5 Broken Lanterns. 2 more Endeavors. 5, 1 Survival. Okay. He's down to 2 Survival. Who else had a bunch of Survival? Prickett, no. Kartaska has 3. She's probably never going to depart ever again. 4, she goes down to 2. Last one. Okay, she's down to 1 Survival. And we got 5 Broken Lanterns. So that's good enough. That's like 2 iron, pretty much. Because we had one here. So we had 6 Broken Lanterns to storage. And then we'll write down all this stuff. And I'll start Elope, and I'll start setting up for hand. What did I say? 6 Broken Lanterns total, because we got 1 on the hunt. 6 Broken Lanterns. I'll clean this all up. We'll go for hand. Oops, I forgot to mark down conviction. Get this done. We took romantic. Iron. We spent this iron. Broken lanterns. Put this back. What did I say? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Or no, 6. Because I remember said it. That's basically 2 iron. So that's 6. All this other stuff I got to write down now. Let me start elope. Yeah, it's basically 2 iron. We'll convert it, but. All right. So is there anything in there for the doomed clarification that I should know about? Like, is there anything like that really stood out that I should know about? Or is it just not that different? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, let me write down all this stuff. Oh, well, we should have got maybe Fortis Fortuna. No, because I want to power level it, so we don't need Fortis Fortuna. Okay. These were for the Endeavor. I'll write them. Alright, let me just write all this stuff down. I mean, I find it hard to believe that there would be a clarification that's like game altering when it comes to Doomed. And I find it also hard to believe there would be like a huge amount of clarification that could possibly be done to clear up passive and non-passive. It's not that different. If a player has a choice to do something, it doesn't work. If something has an effect, regardless of player choice, it works. That doesn't make any sense. That still doesn't make any sense because there's so many things that aren't a choice. Right? There's so many things that Doom shouldn't work for that aren't choices. Right? So, well, I'll show you. I'll give you an example. Like this probably shouldn't work when you're doomed. It's not a choice. Right? Player has a choice to do something, it doesn't work. If something has an effect regardless of player choice, it works. So like this really shouldn't work. This is going to work without player choice. This just happens. I would think that would be turned off by Doomed, but this you would think would be turned off by Doomed, but there's no choice here. So what? Observations don't work. Observations do not work. That's like a thing that it says it 100% should not work. That's in the Gambler's Chess rulebook. It says that it doesn't work. What? Well, then that fact... But it says explicitly in the thing that it... Well, okay. Yeah. So fighting arts and knowledges are not turned off by Doomed. If that is the case, then they're not turned off. So... Fighting arts aren't turned off by Doomed? Oh, that's just yeah. If you can't use, well, yeah. So if the clarification was made that fighting arts are no longer triggered by doomed, then yes, it will work. I don't know. I hate doomed. They're not turned off by doomed anymore. Okay, well that's a kind of a big. That's a huge clarification. That raises the question: how was it ever clarified that way the first time? That's such a huge change. That's a massive change. Why was it ever clarified that they were turned off? That's huge. Now why was it ever said that they did? Why would you ever say that they did? It's a massive change. There's Beanbox. Yeah, I guess so. Again, I didn't really care about the Doom thing. Again, my whole point was not really caring about the rules. I could care less about, like, once something is made, it doesn't really affect me that much. I didn't really care about how the ruling was made or why the ruling was made. I just more so wanted to know, like, why Doom was changed, if it was never going to be explained why it was changed. Like, I didn't know how it worked from 1.5 when it got changed. I didn't know what to do. I didn't understand the change. So I just wanted to know what the change was made for, and, like, why, like, what was it targeting? Like, what made you want to make the change for Doomed to reword it that way? Like, what was the goal? Were you trying to get rid of Grease? Were you trying to get rid of Evasion from Rawhide Vest? Like, what was the goal? That was more like what I was talking about. That's more what I cared about. Not so much the rule itself or, like, the mechanics of it, but I just didn't understand why it was even changed. Alright. So, you know what? I'm not even going to write these down because the hand's not going to give us anything, so I'm just going to speed up time. Here's our resources that we have still from Phoenix. I'm just not going to write them down. I'm just going to start setting up hand right away. Alright, here we go. Let's start setting up hand. Alright, so it's a hand level 1. Oh, I got to check Gamblers. Let me check the Gamblers chest to see if there's anything different here. Was there a roll or something? Was there, like, a thing? I didn't even... Yeah, Rawhide Evasion works while Doomed, I guess. I mean, I always assumed that it did because of the original clarification. Showdown hand. Showdown... Where are you at? Showdown Small Singers, King, the hand. Alright, is there any difference? There once was an entity that knew everything, but never spoke. For every secret that escaped, it became weaker and its enemies stronger. The hand point... Okay, that's all the same. Suspicious. Oh, did we not get a new hand card? Oh, come on, man. So we did not get a new hand card. Even stuff like what? The Ignore Bash works while Doomed? What? Okay, well now I wonder why the fact ever said what it said. Yeah, I'm reading the hand story. I guess we didn't get a new card. So there's supposed to be a new hand card, but it looks exactly the same. Everything here is exactly the same except for Suspicious should be added. And I'm looking... Giant Stone Face. So, yeah, okay, Giant Stone... One stone column terrain. And one random terrain. Okay. Yeah, nothing here looks different. Okay. There is the new stuff. The new stuff that was added was just this. A suspicious card. I don't understand that old fact entry at all now. That old fact entry couldn't be more wrong, I guess. Yeah, I guess the old fact entry was just crazily wrong. Okie dokie, there you go, hand boy. Stone column and a random terrain, so let's do that. So stone column. So these set up as normally. I'll pull these out. So we got to pull out stone column. So we pull out giant stone face, 3 stone column, and then we do a ring. Well, the old one specifically said weapon proficiency, or no, the old one specifically said armor sets. I guess, but the other one said it. You can't use your armor set bonus, which would be bash. But I guess you can. Yeah. Yeah. I get that now. Here's our random one. Then we'll look if we have anybody with physiognomy. Okay, let's check. So, Gertrude cannot go out. So, let's just update her stuff here. So, Gertrude, she can't go out. We gotta find someone else to go out for her. Kidoki. Oh wait, yeah. So do you want me to do this funny thing? Should we fight with 4 naked survivors? Should we fight with 4 naked survivors and just make it funny? Is that what you want me to do? I'll start a poll on that. Hold on. Trying to kill the hand is even worse. Trying to kill the hand will result probably in a TPK. Gaining observations do not... Well, yes, gaining observations do trigger suspicious, depending on when they're triggered. If I want to go and get fingernail door 2... Or I want to get fingernail door 3. So in order to get fingernail door 3, I need to send Jiminy out again. So, no, you can get them. Okay. So suspicious here. This is what everyone's talking about. If a survivor makes an observation, roll 1d10. On an 8+, their nature is revealed. Survivor gains or advances in knowledge. They are also revealed. The revelation confirms that the hand is suspicious, roars in anger, and beheads the survivor, vanishing dead. End the showdown and skip the aftermath. Remove blah, 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 blah. And then you do this. So this is what suspicious does. But fingernail door you gain at the end of the showdown. Traits are not in effect during the aftermath. So I can get Fingernail Door 3 because the fight will be over. So I can do Fingernail Door 3. The fight's over. Traits don't persist into the aftermath. That would be a huge clarification and a huge difference. No, traits don't persist to the aftermath. The monster's dead. The monster's gone when the aftermath happens. The monster's dead. The traits no longer persist. But I'm saying, no, Fingernail Door triggers during the aftermath, right? Where's Fingernail Door? Do I have to pull it back out? Fingernail Door, it triggers during the aftermath. So I would need to have won. I would have needed to end in victory. Right? Where's Fingernail Door? During the aftermath. No, it's during the aftermath. I would need to go to the aftermath, right? If a survivor makes an observation, roll 1d10, right? On an 8+, their nature is revealed. If a survivor gains or advances in knowledge, they are also revealed. The revelation confirms the hand's suspicion. It roars in anger and beheads a random survivor before vanishing. Dead. End the showdown and skip the aftermath. Right? End the showdown and skip the aftermath. I'm already in the aftermath. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Why would I skip the... I'm already in the aftermath. What? I'm already there. I'm already in the aftermath. I trigger applause, right? So I go to the end. I make the Scouty boy the person with Fingernail Door. Right? So I do this. The start of the show, then whatever. The survivors are victorious. Then end the showdown. Survivors are victorious. Applause would then trigger. Right? So applause triggers. This is no longer in effect. The trait's over. This fight's over. Trait's no longer in effect. The monster's dead. Now I gain my advancement. Yeah, so I can still do it. Fingernail Door is fine. Traits are done. Traits don't persist when the monster's dead. The second the monster dies, all traits are done. In the case of the hand, is whenever the monster, whenever you enter aftermath. So I can still trigger the thingy. So we can still do it. We can still get Fingernail Door. It doesn't matter. Trigger God Hand? I mean, I do want to fight God Hand. I think what I'll probably do is let the campaign do whatever it is. Get to the end of the thingy. So, Ghost Step, we need this. Suspicious is in play. Applause, I gotta put at the bottom of the deck. These lenses... respect, trait. So lenses, polarized aura, where's that? Polarized aura, so whatever, those are them. Lenses, we're all good. Polarized, impossible eyes. Ghost Step, applause, impossible eyes, it's on the back, there we go. Just trigger God Hand to get beat. Alright, well the poll's still running. We'll see if everybody wants me to do the Mimi. I will do it. I don't mind doing the Mimi thing. The Mimi thing is just funny. And then we have a 20% chance of death. 16%. It's a 16% chance of death. The Mimi thing is 16% chance of death. So there we go. Hit location deck shuffled. Oh, I hate the hand. Oh, the hand is so lame. Oh, I hate the hand. Alright, I'm not going to do this. Normally I do this whenever I edit videos. and like I'll take all the time. Well, yes, I know that I'll probably do it. I'm not gonna do this. All right, I don't want to do this. So these are all my things. I'm not gonna do this. We're just gonna say that I took the time to reorganize all this crap and make it so I have no affinities. We'll just say I took the time to do that. I'm not actually going to do that because I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time. So all these gear grids, even though I have all these affinities, we'll just say I took my time and wasted my time and messed them all up. So yes, I'm aware that all my gear grids have affinities. Again, who cares? Here's me messing them up. This is me just messing them up. So I just won't add any of my affinity bonuses, and I'll just say I messed up all my gear grids. All right. So everybody's going to have white aura because I messed up all my gear grids. Oh yeah. No, he's the Scouty boy. He's Scouty boy. The fingernail door guy is Scouty boy. I go first. At the start of his act, before I do anything, he hides off the board, and then fingernail door never does anything. Because he's off the board. Fingernail door won't change any... He's not going to make any rolls. He's not going to do anything. Fingernail door is Scouty boy. He just waits off the board. He doesn't roll dice. He does his best. He's just killing it. Will the off the board scout even trigger applause? Yeah, applause just happens when you draw it. Right? At the end of the showdown, place this card face down at the bottom of the AI deck. So I put this at the bottom of the AI deck. See? Then, this is hit location deck, I'm aware of that. Then he'll go, oh, I'll do my instinct. Then he'll do his instinct, and then nothing will happen because no one's on the board. The hand points at a random survivor. No one's on the board. They roll. Okay, nothing happened. Next turn. Oh, I do my instinct. Oh, nothing happened. Next turn. Oh, I do my instinct. Oh, nothing happened. Next turn. 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 Oh, look! I triggered applause. So that's how it works. There's nothing to happen. There's no one to target. The hand points at a random survivor. They must roll. He can't point at the scout. The scout's off the board. Well, the scout has to roll on applause, so that's the only way I can die. Yes. So now that's how the meme works. So we can do that if you want, and I'll meme him up, and we'll run around with naked survivors, and we'll just meme up this. We'll meme up the hand, and we'll make him feel bad. Yeah, it's a 20% chance during the aftermath. I kind of want to do it because it's a new way of fighting the hand. And I'm all for fighting the hand in a new way. It's probably the last time I'm ever going to fight the hand, to be honest. Oh, I could give the scout a Dryad Acanthus. That's right. That would prevent everything. Yes. Let me give the scout a Dryad Acanthus. I can make one. Yes, but I forgot about that. Mr. Bliss is 100% correct. I just need to make a Dryad Acanthus, and then it's over. Yes. This will be the last time I probably ever fight the hand once I get the Black Knight. I will probably never fight the hand ever again. I totally forgot. I just need to make a Dryad Acanthus. Let me go get a dried acanthus. What do I use? What do I even make a dried acanthus with? Isn't that is it 1 fresh acanthus or is it 2? Barber surgeon. Oh, it's not at barber surgeon. Was it at augury? Or not augury. It's just 1 fresh acanthus. All right. You have to set up the fight. You have to play. You can't break the rules. All right? You got to play by the rules as intended. I don't break the rules. I play by them. I'm getting out a dried acanthus. Then we don't even have to worry about it because I'll just ignore the head injury if we do roll it. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about dried acanthus. Alright, now we don't even have to worry about it. Now we can't die. Yes! Now we can't die. I totally forgot about this. When you depart, he's going to gain 2 survival. When you suffer a severe head injury, or when you suffer a severe injury, ignore it and archive this card. So now, if we do roll the head injury from the hand at the end, we're just ignore it. Yes! I totally forgot. There's no way we can die. So yes, we're totally going to meme it up. So Scouty Boy has his dried acanthus. So during the aftermath, if he gets that head injury, we'll just ignore it. Sweet. Alright, we're memeing it up. Here we go. We're sending out 4 naked survivors. And they're going to go punch him. Alright. Yep, we're doing it. I totally forgot about it. There's no risk of death in this. So, Gertrude's not coming out. Kroll is not coming out. No one is coming out. We're sending out no gear. Because I don't need to lose my gear. So no gear is coming out. I have to adjust this. Someone's insanity went down to 10. Their survival's at 2 now. Cassiopeia's survival's at 2. Insanity is at 4. She is also not coming out. So Cassiopeia is not coming out. Gertrude cures her post-traumatic stress because she's skipping the hunt. All right. So she cured post-traumatic stress. Kroll did his thing. We're not sending out any gear. So all of our 4 gear grids, put them back in storage over there. Hella, she should have 8 insanity. Alrighty. Yep, this is what we're doing. 4 naked survivors are going out. Alright. Scouty Boy's the only one who's going to be doing anything. Scouty Boy, he's a good boy. Scouty Boy also has Fingernail Door 2. He's got 23 insanity. He's a good boy. He's going to start the showdown right away since we go first. He's a good boy. All right. All right, Scouty Boy, here you go. You're over here. I don't remember where this stuff goes. So here's our aura, whatever. Scouty Boy, he's having the best of time. I'll go turn off the stream stuff. If the naked survivors survive, this is going to be amazing. So here we go. We're going to meme up the hand right now. Yeah, we're going to surge him up. We're going to surge everything we can. This hand is, he's not even going to know what hit him. He's going to be like, what is going on? He thinks he knows every secret. He thinks that. Stone columns, I got to set these up. Let's go to top down. Let's set these up. Where are they? Oh, stone columns. He goes here, here, and here. Impossible Eyes. We'll talk about that. All right, so he's just got 10 basic. Let me just grab our 10 basic here. Hey, there is a chance I could beat him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's 11 basic. Let me just take one out at random here. There is a crit that kills him, I know. So we're taking that one out. Oops. The one that flew way over there is the one that took out. So here's our 10 basic that he's going with. Oh, I totally forgot about Dry Decanthus. Oh, that's Dry Decanthus makes me so happy. Okay, here we go. We got the hand, we got all this stuff set up. We don't need to worry about any of these eyes. We don't need to worry about Polarized Aura. We put Applause at the bottom of the deck. We've got our terrain here that we're never going to interact with. Alright, here we go. We're going to punch him to death. Well, we got to find out who's coming out. So, here we go. It is going to be Schmeagle. I gotta get a little notebook. All right, let me go get a Post-it. Let me go get a Post-it, and I'll turn off the stream stuff. So let me go get a Post-it, and we'll write down the 4 survivors who are coming out. Schmeagle. All right, here we go. What do we got going on? We got Smeagol. Smeagol. Smeagol's number 1. Grimnir. Pivo. And Poppy. All right, those are our 4 brave adventurers. Smeagol, Grimnir, Pivo, and Poppy. All right. All right, so it's our turn. We go first. We got our good boy, Scouty boy. Our best boy over here. The only one who does anything, which is Jiminy. He's got his fingernail door. He's going to do his hidden face. There he goes. Besto boy. Good job. All right, now no one else is wearing any gear. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't make it to him, but they still are going to try. They're charging in with their fist and tooth. All right. Now it's the hand's turn. Survivor with most green affinities. We don't have anybody. They're wearing no gear. Closest threat. All right, whatever. We're going to say that that's Poppy. Perform Ghost Step. Okay? So Ghost Step is going to just teleport behind her. So Ghost Step. Move target till it passes through the target, then stop, turn to face. All survivors the hand passes through while performing Ghost Step suffer 1 brain damage. Whoop. Okay, so they all get a light. Yeah, they're all taking Fist and Tooth proficiency. You better believe it. Everyone out there is taking Fist and Tooth proficiency. So they got themselves light. I don't even have cards for these guys. Poppy and Pivo. Poppy and Pivo just took their 1 brain damage. Yeah, he doesn't know where the scout is. He doesn't know all secrets. Someone needs to tell him about the stone face thing. Alright, so we're all good here. Now, it's going to roll. Here we go. It's going to be 2 speed, accuracy 2 plus. 8 and a 9, that's 2 hits. For 5 damage. So that's going to cause 2 severe injuries. To the liver blow, 2 severe injuries. To the waist. Alright, here we go. 2 severe injuries to the waist. Waist severe injuries. Poppy, a 3. 2 bleeding tokens for Poppy. So Poppy has 2 bleeding tokens. Next. Okay, for 10 for the waist. Knocked down. Poppy is knocked down. Alright. Next. Alright, here we go. She's knocked down. Everyone else, go, get him. Get him. Alright. Fist and Tooth. Attacking with Schmeagol. A 4 and an 8. I think an 8 hits, right? He has no plus evasion or anything. An 8 hits, I'm pretty sure. Right, yeah. Fist and Tooth. 8 plus. Yeah, we're good. So he hits. Ha! It's the first strike. Alright. So he needs... Oh, he can't even wound. He needs a... Oh, there's no critical. Alright. Oh, that's a failure. Let's do the reflex. Perform Ghost Step, targeting the attacker. If the attacker has a grand weapon, the monster uses weight against them. Spend 3 survivors suffer a broken arm injury. Okay, that doesn't happen, but they'll Ghost Step. Ghost Stepping behind Schmeagol. He's got his light thing filled now. They must spend 3 survival. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. So there, he did that. Actually, this guy. 1, 2. Go get him, Grimnir. Hitting on 8s. That's another hit. Ha! Okay, he needs to roll a 10 for a critical. Okay, that's a failure. Perform Ghost Step, targeting the attacker. The monster stops the hit with a single hand and shoves the attacker away. They suffer 3 brain damage and knockback 7. Performing Ghost Step. 3 brain damage on Grimnir. He's going to have to roll on the brain trauma. Where's brain trauma? Brain trauma. A 3. He loses 2 weapons of the weapon proficiency he doesn't have. And then suffers knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That looks about... Well, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then he's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's dashing. That's a double 1. Alright. Hand's turn. Huh. Bullet jab. Survivor with most blue affinities. No one has any gear. Closest threat. Oh no! That's Pivo. 5 speed. That's quite a bit. 5 speed. Accuracy 2 plus. Oh no. Accuracy 2+. Okay, so these all hit. That's 5 hits for 2 damage each. Let's go. Alright, that's a severe... Well, we'll find out. He might just die here, because he's going to get 5 bleed tokens, I'm pretty sure. So let's resolve these. He's got 1 more to resolve. First, we'll do the body. A 1. He's dead. Oh, no. Never mind. We don't have to resolve any more of these. Instant death. No. Pivo. Pivo's done. That's the end of this card. Alright. She stands up. Let's get him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to go. Do it. Huh. A 5 and a 4. That's a miss. We're going to surge. Get him. A 9. Person hit. Oh, a wound. I don't think we can wound it. A 1. That's not a wound. That sucked. All right. That's the end. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, into the blind spot. 2 speed, hitting on 7+ in the blind spot. Well, we got 1. Let's draw the trap. Nope, no trap yet. Critical wound. Oh, that is. It's a crit because it's a 9 with fist and tooth. The hand is knocked down and gains +1 damage. You did a wound. How many tokens are left? He's got 1 token. He did a wound. Good job. If the hand suffers a wound before it stands up, add 20 tokens to Impossible Eyes. We can do it. We can kill it. We can beat him. If the hand suffers a wound before it stands up, we can do it. Get them. Get him, my fist and tooth. Get him. Okay, we're going to surge. Who is this? This is Schmeagle. Surging. Get him, Schmeagle. It's going to be 2 speed hitting on a 7+. That's double miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get him, Poppy. That's double miss. We're surging. Oh, it's a 9. That's a hit. Oh, it's impossible. It's impervious. Oh, it's right. He's knocked down. It's a 3+. Oh, yeah, it's a 3+. So I hit with 4 hits. All right. So hold on. So I got 4 hits. Because I got a 5 and a 6, 5 and a 6. So this person hit twice. So hold on. This one can't do anything. So this is a failure. Withdraw his second card. All right. I need a 9. A 6. That's not going to do it. So this didn't work. She hit twice now. So withdraw her 2 cards. I need a 9. That's not going to do it. This is failure. I need a 9. That's not going to do it. This is another failure. Now we'll surge with her. A 5 and a 6. That's 2 more cards. They both have crits. I just need to roll a 9. 3. That's not going to do it. A 5. That's not going to do it. Did I surge? Did I surge with Grimnir? No, Grimnir's dead. No, Pivo's dead. Did I surge with her? I don't think I surged with her. Did I? Can I surge one more time? I'm playing so sloppy. I haven't been paying attention. These two definitely surged. Because he surged and knocked her down. She surged twice. Or she attacked twice. He attacked twice. I attacked once with her. Did I surge with her? There's one more surge. Alright, so he's surging. 3+. Oh, he's only got 1 hit. This is a miss. Oh, there's a critical. Oh, we just need a 9. A 4. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh, I almost killed him. Alright, so the hand is knocked down. So now it starts a new round. If there's a... No, because he'll stand up. How's this worded? If the hand suffers a wound before it stands. Okay, no. There's nothing more I can do. I hit it once. I burned through a whole bunch of cards. All I needed to do was roll a 9. Alright, well, now it's going to go... duration. When this card is drawn face down, the monster turns to face away from the most possible survivors. Moves 1 space forward. Huh. Okay, this is duration. Let's go. We're going to take our best shot. Let's go. Attack with her. Let's go. We can do it. Best shot. Hitting on 7+. Challenge accepted. Alright, surging. That's a perfect hit. She's challenge accepted. Let's go. Ah, the trap. 4 basic action targeting all survivors. One at a time. Starting with the one that drew this card. Okay. Doesn't matter. I drew the trap. So he's going to do basic action. Basic action. Where's basic action? 2 speed. It's going to get +1 damage for some reason. Yeah, from the hit location card or whatever. 2 speed. Hitting on 2+. That's 2 hits. Yeah, okay, so that's... Okay. Well, perform Ghost Step. So first I went here. She's going to roll... This is... she got a 6 on the brain trauma. She's probably dead anyway, but I'll do the brain trauma. 6 on Danger Caesar. You thrash one wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. I'm not going to track that. Whatever. Because they're probably going to die. I laugh hysterically if it dies. I will be dumbfounded if it dies. Alright. I'm not going to track the 1 damage. There's just no point because he's doing like so much damage. Everything's a severe anyway. So I'm not going to track light injuries. It's just, I'm just not going to. Alright, so she's got 3, or no, how much brain trauma she gained? 1d5 insanity. Okay, 1. She's got 1 insanity. Good job, Poppy. Alright, and now the 2... Oh, so the 2 speeds were 2 hits. I already rolled that. Let's roll the... that's 5. That's 6 damage to the hands. So that's 2 severe injuries. Let's just roll on the hands. 1, she's dead. Arms, die of shock. Okay, sorry, Poppy, you're done. So Poppy's done. Then he moves to the center of the showdown board. Okay, then he targets another survivor. 1 at a time. So then he targets this girl over here. She gets something. She gets brain trauma. A 2. Brain trauma. Oh, she's just dead from brain trauma. She's dead. Alright. And now he goes back to the center of the showdown board. Yeah, and then he's going to target this person. This person's going to roll on brain trauma. A 6, that's the same thing. I'm not going to track Danger Caesar. He's going to get himself 3 insanity. So he's got himself 3 insanity for me to track now. That is if he lives. So this is going to now hit on a 2+. That's 2 hits. It's going to do 6 damage apiece. It's going to trigger 2 severes. Leg and body. So let's figure out where they go. Leg, 5. Hamstring, powerful rip, whatever. Gain a bleeding token. No. None of these people have... These are all pre-saga people. Even if I don't want to use Guardian. I'm not going to use Guardian. Even if they did have it, I wouldn't use it. These people were all pre-saga. Okay, so that's 1 bleeding token. That's from the feet. Let's resolve the body. Oh, a critical on the body. Bowled over. You're knocked down. Well, that's not great. Because you're about to get targeted by whatever that was. So he's knocked down. That's the end of the basic action. So he's knocked down. That's the end of the trap. And then he's going to draw this. If a trap card is revealed for any reason, place the monster behind the revealer. The revealer suffers the following. Oh, okay, so whatever. So we just, when this is drawn face up, draw an AI card. I didn't even read that, what happened with the trap. But it doesn't matter. There's no lenses open. So maybe reshuffle the... Reshuffle the hit location deck. He's going to go for it again. Maybe. If he lives, he'll go for it again. Alright. Here we go. He draws an AI card. Another duration. He's going to Rude Slap. When this card is drawn face down, monster points at the ground. When this is drawn face up, target attacks the survivor in the right spot. Alright, well. We'll stand in the right spot. We're going to stand up. We're going to stand in the right spot. It's going to face... Oh, no. Can I get in the blind spot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Attacking from the blind spot. An 8. That's a hit. So we draw one card. We need a 10. That's a failure. Okay, failure. The monster parries the hit, redirecting the strike. Survivor is within 2 spaces, so the monster will suffer 5 damage. Knockback 7 and bash. Okay, 5, 7. He might just die from this. To the body. A 7 to the body is 2 bleed tokens. He's at 3 bleed tokens. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. What is it? Knockback 7 and bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Knockback 7 and bash. Okay, he's knocked down. That's the end of the turn. Now we Rude Slap this. When this card is drawn face up. Okay, if the monster does not attack, perform the penalty. Okay, penalty. That's the instinct. Here we go. Instinct time. The hand points on a random survivor. Must roll on the table. A 2. Your ribs suddenly twist inward, protruding in your heart. If you have no survival, you die. Otherwise, lose all survival and suffer broken ribs. Okay, he's going to suffer broken ribs, and now he has no survival. He gains a bleed token. He's at 4 bleed tokens. Okay, he stands now. He's at 4 bleed tokens. Gains a broken rib. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's rolling right back. We're going right back into the blind spot. Here we go. 2 hits. 2 hits. That's 2 hits. Let's go. 2 wounds. That's impossible. We'll do the wound first. 8. It's impossible. Reflex. A 3. Okay. Manage to slip past the hand's defenses, but connect with its indestructible sheath. Surely enrages the monster. The attacker gains a priority target token and +1 courage. Hey, good for you. You gained a courage. You're such a brave boy. You're such a brave boy. Whatever. You got the priority target token. All right, we're drawing another AI card. Oh my gosh, another. When this card is drawn face down, the monster casually opens its arms. Okay. Okay. It's gonna casually open its arms. Okay. Let's go, brave boy. He's not deterred. Brave boy. He got 1 hit in there. Let's go. A 2. That's a miss. Okay. Now what's happening? Let's go line up again. When this card is drawn face up, target all the attackers in the right spot. Nope, he's going to get penaltied, and he's done, because there's no way of winning the penalty now. Even if I roll 2+, he's going to get... Oh, it's a 1. Good. Your skull crushes your brain, you die. Okay. He was a brave boy. He was the bravest. Who was that? That was Schmeagol. Schmeagol was the bravest of boys. A Lantern 10 does not count as a wound. A Lantern 10 is not always a wound. It's always a critical. A Lantern 10 is always a hit, but it's not always a wound. A critical is always a wound. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Here we go. What are we going to do now? We're going to draw this card. This is a duration card. So we're going to go like this for the rest of these. Here we go. He's going to draw this. Now, there's no one else on the board. Bravest of boys. Now he's going to perform... Wait, no, what's he doing? When this card is drawn face up, most survivor, there's no one on the board. So he doesn't do anything. Next card. No one on the board. He's going to do the penalty. There's no one on the board. Next card. Most red affinity. He's going to perform the penalty. There's no one to target. Next card. Survivor with the most green affinities. Closest threat. No target, the penalty. Alright, he's going to do the penalty and there's no one on the board. Next. Soft chuckle. Annoys fills the survivors with an unprecedented dread. All non-death survivors lose 1 survival and roll 1d10. Add each survivor's courage to their roll result. On a 15+, the survivor is knocked down in fear. Otherwise, they suffer 5 brain damage, gain -1 accuracy token from their shaking limbs, and full move directly away from the monster. The monster stretches its limbs, football eyes closed. Alright, then it's done. Now we draw applause. At the start, survivors fall to their knees in agony. Their bones suddenly twist and change. Cure all broken injuries and roll 1d10. Okay, we're ending the... Okay, nothing happens. Spend 1 survival or die from shock. Nothing happens. No one's on the board. End the showdown. Survivors are victorious. There we go. There we go. Now we end the showdown. Now the survivors are victorious. Boop, 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 boop. Now let's go to the aftermath, where it is possible we could die. Aftermath. We get the Gambler's Chest book. So we are victorious. We are now in the aftermath. All the traits are now deactive because we won. The traits are no longer active. Let's look at the aftermath. Well, there's no one alive. So, like, this wouldn't have targeted anybody. There's no one alive, right? So even if I did roll a 7+, right? The survivors fall on their knees, cure all broken injuries, and roll 1d10. No one's alive. So this doesn't affect anybody. And the scout's off the board. Then once you roll the d10, then you end the showdown. So even if I would have rolled a 10, it wouldn't have mattered. Or a 7, it wouldn't have mattered. No one's alive. No one's on the board. No one would have benefited from it. So now we end the showdown. Now let's read the aftermath. Where's Showdown Croc? Hand. The hand hesitates before leaving. Roll 1d10 and consult the table below. The group gains any listed resources or gear. A 4. The hand vanishes. The group finds 1 broken lantern resource and 1 skull resource. Lose -1 population. Okay, so we gain a skull resource. And we lose -1 population. Fun. Hey, look at that. We used new funniness to beat the hand. Hooray! I'm all in favor of using more wacky funness to beat the hand. Let me get the skull. There's only 1 skull in the deck. So this should have been added to storage because there's only 1 skull in the deck. And like I said, I just didn't do this because I just didn't want to waste any more time writing this all down. So we gained another skull. The scout gains 1 insanity, putting them at 24. And now we get ghost trait. We already did all that. Broken lantern, right? Yep, broken lantern. There we go, another broken lantern. 1 skull. Scout goes up to 24, and now the skull during the aftermath, we're going to trigger Fingernail Door. Hooray! We got Fingernail Door 3. So let me grab Fingernail Door 3, and we'll look at that. Because we're triggering it right now. Hooray! Was that Dreamism? Fingernail door 3. Man, that would have been funny to kill the hand. Man, that would have been hilarious. Fingernail door 3. The first time another survivor rolls a lantern D10 during the showdown, before anything else happens, physically rotate the die to a 1 and gain +1 permanent luck. So this is when any survivor, right? Another survivor. So not you. It's not any, it's just another survivor. So, fingernail door 3, hooray! We've got that now. We can remove fingernail door 2. And we're pretty much done with that. So, now we go fight Smog 2. We get our thingy here. Let me get our thing out so we can... where is it? I guess we could do the settlement event quick, but we got to erase these 4 people. We get our 8 endeavors for them. We got Plumery now, so write Plumery in here. But we got to mark our CC. So Nemesis, we beat the hand. Nemesis, so we got our 3 CC. That puts us at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 17. So we get the Smog Seer Cuisine. Smog Seer Cuisine. We'll draw that out. CC rewards. Here they are. 16. Attain the Relentless Smog Singer's Knowledge card. Nominate a survivor to gain it, then share it on the forum with a Lumi token. Okay. If anybody gains it, they gain... it costs 7 Lumi. So it's quite expensive. Even if we were to sculpture, it would still cost 6. But that's not too bad. So there we go. Now, Buddy Boy needs to adopt the philosophy. So Jiminy's got to adopt the philosophy now because he had all of his stuff erased. He just hit second thing, Relentless. So I got to get Relentless for our new knowledge. My favorite philosophy so far? Well, I like survivalism. I think survivalism's good. I think it's interesting. I think survivalism makes like a... But survivalism is like a very good, like, starting philosophy. Hold on, I just gotta get monster knowledge real quick. Monster knowledges... Oh, this isn't that bad, actually. This isn't that bad. This, like, happens frequently. So there's the monster knowledge. It's cost 0. It will be in the forum. We'll get a Lumi. So, we'll probably take this with someone. Well, you know, the scouts are a weird thingy. Yeah, I think High Roller's a better option. I like the High Roller thing. I think stealing dice when you're targeted is pretty powerful. That's pretty great. It's pretty intensely good. So I think High Roller being one less and always on the forum is quite good. Yeah, I think we'll probably go for High Roller, but we got to draw a settlement event. So oh wait, so philosophies. I like survivalism. I like dreamism, but I think dreamism's pretty powerful. But again, I think that's okay because it's a core philosophy. I'd have to see other core philosophies before I could say dreamism's good, but I like dreamism. Survivalism, I think, is good. I think survivalism's like the most balanced, the most basic. I think it's like such a good one that I'd almost say that survivalism should be like... There should be almost like a core one for survivalism. It's so good. It's so balanced. I really like survivalism. Yes, it would be 2 less. So, knowledges are also a little bit less because we have people with abilities. Facism is wild. From all the ones I've played so far, a lot of them are just insanely unbalanced. Now, the same could be said about survivalism, but I've heard that survivalism is getting a errata, like a nerf. Because Shadow Caesar is insanely busted. Shadow Caesar is insanely busted. I don't even understand why it's in the game. It's so busted. It removes so many downsides from the core basic aspect of the game, of like retirement, of skipping hunts, of forcing people to go on to hunts, of pushing survivors too much, aging too much. It gets rid of like trying to spread out your... It gets rid of so many fundamental parts of the game. I don't even know why Shadow Caesar's in the game. But other than that, I like survivalism. I think survivalism is a really good one. I'd have to look at them all. But survivalism, I think, overall... Facism's a little bit too wild because of the physiognomy and the always attacking from facing. The always attacking from facing is weird because, like, the Lonely Tree doesn't even have a facing, so you just can't even attack it. It's like such an extreme. I don't really like the extremes. Like, I'm not someone who's a fan of extremes, right? Like, this either does nothing or it's the worst thing ever. Like pacifism, right? The pacifism disorder is, you could get this on your scout and then it just doesn't do anything. Or you could get it very early in the game, like I did, and get it on the only person who happens to have a weapon, and it's like the worst disorder ever. Like, it's so extreme. So like I don't like things that have huge extreme cases. Like where I don't like that. And survivalism's like that. So if it wasn't for Shadow Caesar, I think survivalism is my favorite. And facism is like that. It's like this is either nothing because you could always attack from face, or it's something so unbelievably annoying, like the Butcher or something, where it's just so unbelievably annoying because the Butcher's always probably going to have a knockdown person in front of them, and the Butcher's only a 2x2, so you're only going to have like one spot where you can attack. The Butcher, it's like annoying on that, so... Lanternism, yeah... Lanternism's odd. I think Lanternism is really neat, but it has very cool builds. Yeah, not attack with weapons. Yeah, pickaxes is good. So, that was fun. I hope everybody enjoyed the alternate method of going about fighting the hand. Thank you for reminding me of Drydecanthus. That just makes it a free fight. If you have four survivors to just waste. That was wildly entertaining for me. I loved fighting it with 4 naked survivors. That was fun. I had thought about how to make the hand entertaining, and this is my option. Because just fighting the hand is so boring. Just sitting there in the corner and blocking as it just ghost steps. So, I hope this was better. I hope this made at least the hand interesting. I had fun with it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know Wednesdays sometimes I just have to work. Some Wednesdays I just can't get off early on Sundays or Wednesdays sometimes. So we'll see what happens. I'm always, like I said, I always plan on streaming every single day. I know, I wish I would have rolled a 9. I wish I would have been able to wound it, but that's my bad luck. That was my skill issues. When I had 7 attacks to get a 9 or a 10 and I couldn't because I had massive skill issues. And had I thought more... Oh, no, I wouldn't have brought a luck token. I was going to say, had I thought about it more, maybe I would have brought a luck token. But then I would have to make the affinities and then it would have been bad, but... So yeah, I always plan on streaming, but Wednesdays, I have noticed since I've been doing this, I think I've only been able to stream like one of the 5 Wednesdays, but the plan is to still stream tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.